I'm like waiting for it to.
My tongue is kind of sizzling.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
It always hits them.
Are we like trying to show how brave we are without drinking water?
All right, Molly. Hello.
Hello.
You know what's going on here. Hey, we are going to talk. Oop, I hit this. Molly, we're going to talk about life groups. All right. But here's the question before we dive into it. Before we dive into the extremely hot, spicy wings, how would you define a life group? I feel like that's important.
Yeah. I'd say that a life group is where you're kind of coming together to learn more about scripture.
Yeah.
But in community with your friends and like other people from Westside or not from Westside. So you kind of grow together toward God and to each other.
So it's almost like it's people doing life together as a group.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, that's good. All right, so do you know what's going on here?
Yeah.
We're going to do 3 questions, kind of hot wings, and then 2 really, really hot wings.
Okay.
All right, let's jump into it. Break.
We were waiting on round 1, but that works too.
Oh, round 1.
Gold, I think.
And what is this one called again?
Scotch bonnet pepper.
This is a Scotch bonnet pepper. Ooh, they're warm.
They're warm.
Yeah.
Warm hot wings.
How many Scovilles are these? 3 million. All right. All right. I gotta, before we bite, I guess I'll
Can I
bite and then
bless
we'll
the
ask you a question. Lord, I think it's good. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I got a big bite. You may have been.
Those are good.
I think I got some stuff on my eye right then.
I did or you did?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you would feel it on your eye.
I didn't know if you meant my bite flung into your eye.
All right, Molly. Question number 1. What was your like first experience with life group like? What was that?
So my first experience with life group, it was my sophomore year, which is this past year. My leaders were Jesse, Hazel, and Emmanuel. And it was definitely the most diverse group I've ever been a part of. And it was like really just a huge blessing because like I've never been part of anything that was like that.
Yeah.
I've been in Bible study since I was like a child. So, but yeah, it was really cool. And we went through a book, which we went through Micah in the fall. So it was cool because we got to see like the context of each story that like you hear of individually, like whenever you're growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that whole concept is really cool, but then it was really cool to see how we just kind of came together as a group throughout the whole semester and the spring after that.
No, that makes sense. If you had to boil it down to 1 or 2 things, what is like to you one of the most valuable aspects of life group for you? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think for me it's like, first of all, seeing people who aren't Christians like come to learn more about the gospel.
Yeah.
And God's character, and then also like becoming friends with like people who aren't Christians and are Christians in this one group where you're meeting consistently throughout the year.
Yeah, that makes sense. We like one of the things that we like to say a lot, like theology is done like best in a community, right? And, like that's bringing that in. That makes sense. How are you feeling after that wing?
That's good. It wasn't like that's not that bad.
I brought a cough, but I was like, this actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Second wing. We're at the second one.
All right.
So this one is, we were inspired by Hot Ones on YouTube. I think you probably may have known that.
Yeah.
And so they end with a wing called the Last Dab. This is what this one is. I think this is gonna be a tone shift for us here. So I'm gonna even ask my question to you before.
Oh, wait,
So
do I have to chew like in between and then I answer after I eat it, or?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna ask the question before. All right, so here's my question. What has it been like being a life group leader? Think on that. Let's take a bite. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm expecting. I'm like waiting for it to.
My tongue is kind of sizzling.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
It always hits them.
Are we like trying to show how brave we are without drinking water?
Oh,
or?
no.
I'm kinda
Let me join you, yeah. I wasn't trying to do that.
So, okay, life group leader. So, first of all, I think that like with anything, if you're teaching something, you're gonna like learn a lot more than
Yeah.
just like listening. So that was definitely a thing. And I can't. So there was that, but then also like I think there's a lot more accountability as far as like reaching out to people within your group too.
Yeah.
So I think that with that responsibility, just kind of grows you as a leader in general, not just within life groups.
Yeah.
So I think leading a life group is a really good experience.
How do you think, and maybe this is part of your answer, do you see like being in a life group differently now that you're a leader? Like what do you maybe see differently since you've been a leader?
I think since I've been a leader, I think that I see more like the value in your like the people who attend your life group volunteering to serve.
Yeah.
Within different opportunities in the church and within the community, because I think that it kind of shows like, hey, like our group started out, they didn't want to really volunteer for much, but like toward the end of the semester, they're like chomping at the bit to get involved,
Right.
which I think is just like a really awesome experience for them, and it's like really cool to see how they've grown, not necessarily under your leadership, but just throughout the semester
Yeah.
and like consistently being in the Word.
That makes sense. That's great. How do you feel right now with that wing? Is it
I'm good. It's everything's burning. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Could we like maybe CGI later like some fire into that? Because that would be awesome. I'd be very impressed with that. All right. I'll be honest with you. Not as bad as I expected.
No, I think it's just like a tingly thing. It's not like a.
Yeah.
know?
So the next one, when we get to it, is destroyed me last time, but we'll see.
Okay. And we don't have any milk.
To the next one. All right, Molly, you've climbed the mountain. You've made it almost to the peak. You have
Right.
one thing left. This is called the bomb. I don't know the technical number, but I think you can just assume it's about 3 billion Scoville. That number might be off just a little bit.
All right.
All right? So, are you ready?
I think so.
I don't want to hype this up too much, but
Wow.
all right, 3, 2, 1. I can already feel it being much harder. All right, I'm gonna try to clean up. All right, here's my question for you, and it's really more just walking me through.
You just gotta fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. You walk me through the process of, let's say somebody wanted to sign up for a life group. Walk me through how do they do that and what would it be? What would it be like afterwards?
So
Like
what
to
they're
sign
gonna
up.
do
Yeah.
is they are gonna go to westsidecollege.org/groups.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing pretty good on that one.
So far so good.
And they are gonna sign up, and if they want to request to be with a friend, they can do that. Have 2 options for their nights, so pretty flexible.
What are the options?
So this fall we have Monday, Tuesday,
At what time?
7,
Yeah. So far so good.
and then Thursday, right? In the fall?
In the fall, yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I think we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know all the details.
And
but,
maybe a Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You also seem
But
like you're
yeah.
handling this like a champ right now.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to cry. It's okay.
Well, same, but I'm
But-
crying.
But anyway, so once they sign up, they'll hear from their leader more details about where they meet, and yeah, they get plugged in that way.
Yeah. Get like that personal connection.
Yeah.
And then you're in it, and then you find your best friends for life, essentially, right? Or is that maybe too much of a sell?
No, I think you absolutely find
It's-
your best
it's a
friend
fact.
for life. Yeah.
Well, Molly, I think that's you climbed the mountain. I barely made it through the last question. I think how teary are my eyes right now?
They're rather teary. I'd say a little glassy.
Well, I feel like the last thing we can do is just really say hey to the people and say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
All right. Any other conclusions that we should add to this? All right. Great. Is it good?
There you go.
I wasn't sure if that one
You
was
didn't
actually.
have any water the whole time.
No, I had one sip, but it made it worse. So I tried not to drink water.
Hey man, leave me alone. Should I get a drumstick or
Make
a
sure you
wing?
dip it in sauce real good.
No.
Get a bunch of it on there.
Ah, gosh.
Gotta break it.
This is
right there.
ridiculous.
Break it.
This is dumb.
then you just
No value at all.
just break the one right there. That way you can get it. No, what have you done?
Oh,
Do this.
gosh.
Then you stick the whole thing
Gee, I
right.
don't want to eat it all.
You got to. Look at how much sauce I got. Let me put some.
Hey, boss, come on.
Are you ready? This
No.
Dude, I don't like spicy stuff.
Why are you doing this?
You gotta eat the whole wing, dude.
Oh my.
We'll do it like a married couple. Let's go around the elbow. Are you ready?
Ah, no.
Ready? 1, 2.
Oh gosh. Ah. No.
Delicious. Oh, you second one. Which one
I'm crazy, bro. Hey, I would have eaten that, but you stole it. These aren't spicy. I was gonna do that.
Whoa! That ain't nothing. I was wash my hands.
Yeah, I'm about to lick my fingers.
Don't do it. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Why you want it in your hands, boss? Come on.
Look on your fingers is a bad idea.
Ah!
Way too overconfident in eating this.
Ah!
Hello, fans and viewers. Hit that subscribe button below. This is Brett.
Smash that like button to smash the Patreon.
This is Brett. I'm Lucas.